Hello, Nick. Um, this is Dr. Bose. I'm giving you some video feedback on this first project submission in the course, Rhetoric and Festival Sales. Um, okay, okay, there's a lot. One of the first things I'll say, though, since you haven't really submitted anything for this class other than this essay, there's a lot of work to be done, and a lot of the issues that are in this essay are resulting from the fact that so much work has not been completed. You need a lot. The reason why we have all these small assignments is to help you prepare for some of the bigger, kind of more important ones. I never saw any peer reviews from you, which is actually a pretty substantial uh, strategy of writing that we do in this class. And um, reading and commenting on other people's papers, getting feedback on your own, providing informed feedback, and then reflecting on that feedback, as well as just doing a lot of reflective writing in your own work, is what you need to do in order to be hold on, in order to be a successful writer. Okay, so, all right, the essay, I have the assignment handout in front of me. You might look at a significant event learning to read or write. That doesn't seem to be here. This seems to be about a scam that a company did, and the other than being like a report for this company or about this company, there's only one real piece that really connects back to you, and that's the sentence when you say, "This is the story of my involvement in the company and the rhetoric that deceived me." Okay. Um, we all have, we all know what rhetoric is and the way that you're using it. You might want to read a little bit about my background to understand what, when I see that word, it's going to mean something a little bit different to me. And it's also going to have some repercussions on what, what is rhetoric in the course. Okay, but we're not going to go down that route in this very short video. I want you to start thinking about your own personal involvement, which you say here, this rhetoric that deceived you. But what does that mean in terms of literacy? All right. Focus on becoming literate in a current subculture or group, learning the lingo, gaining membership because you could write or read the code of that group. I'm thinking that were you to revise this essay, it would more than likely be along the lines of this. You are in some group in which, this person Fry is scamming people, saying that there's like this big music festival going on, and then people have to spend a lot of money to, be a part of this music festival. The rhetoric McFarland employed is a textbook example of a master in persuasion, master in manipulation. Um, what do you mean by that? Okay, okay, what is it? How is this all rhetoric? Why is this rhetoric? Give me examples. Okay. Now you've got something about the anatomy of fraud always consisting of manipulation. What does that mean for you in terms of your literacy? Again, you were at this company, so what happened exactly? I need to know. Writers need to know. Okay, so bearing all that in mind, Nick, your paper is in a mid to high D range, so somewhere along the lines of a 65 to 68%. Um, Mainly because you're missing some of the major points, like focusing on reading, writing, and literacy. Um, you do some of the things here, like giving us a title, uh, some properly capitalized words, appropriate end of sentence punctuation. Um, your ideas, though, I think need to be a lot more developed. Okay, and go for an A here. Go for an A in the course. I hope you do. I hope you start submitting work in the class. I hope you listen to this video. I strongly urge that you go back and start writing more complex sentences in order to convey some of the meanings that you're trying to get at. Go back to the textbook, Writer's Help 2.0, How Writing Works, okay, using an appropriate level of formality, using words with appropriate connotations. Okay, so that's where all I'm going to go for now, Nick. Thank you for listening. I hope you can stop by and talk to me about the course. Any questions that you have. Thanks.